So the airport service employee just told me he likes my necklace. The necklace in question.
Imagine you go to eat a bit out and it tastes like crumble confetti cake. That would traumatize me.
Interesting perspective. Next clip.
Can you name one thing a woman has invented?
A woman has invented?
Yeah. Just one.
What is this? What is this supporting? What is this for?
What do you mean? It's just a question.
Like, are you asking the question because you have an ulterior motive of like something else, or what is it for?
What would my ulterior motive be?
Well, that's for you to answer, sir.
No, I'm quite genuine.
But I'm asking you.
I made my last alimony payment this month. It was...
You guys were married for 8 years?
Yeah,
was
so
it?
in California...
It's half the time you were married?
Unless it goes to 10 years, and then it's indefinite. It's up to the judge.
After 10 years?
Yep. If we'd been married for 10 years, it would be an indefinite amount of alimony, up to the judge. And that payment was assessed based on my earnings, of course, but also there were no, like, stipulations about her needing to work ever. Right, so like those payments are coming out, and like she just doesn't have to work, and she hasn't worked ever. So
you paid alimony for 4 years?
Yeah,
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't work the whole time?
No, not since we even got together.
Don't understand why you would enable somebody to just be a leech.
In one sitting, is there any need?
Let's make some magic!
What is it? Is it that you don't like me enjoying my life, or you don't want to see me happy? Which one is it?
I just think
Which one is it?
It's just
I don't drink, I don't go out, I don't party.
So excessive mini roll consumption it is.
Is it the happiness that makes you angry that I'm happy? Is seeing me happy? It's like when I nap. I can't have a nap.
Would you allow a child to have 3?
I'm 40 years old.
No one is talking about the clear recession indicator that is men trying to have a phone call as a first date. Chivalry is not dead, ladies. It is bankrupt. 3 men from the dating apps have asked me if I'd like to do a phone call to catch a vibe. I guess they're trying to screen to make sure I'm not crazy. Guess what? I am crazy, but I'm not going to let you know that until after we sleep together. So how about you buy me an $8 cup of coffee so we can get this show on the road?
Anna, thank you for the humor. It's going to be a no for me, dog.
I always have to ask feminists a clarifying question when they start talking about how women weren't allowed to work and we were stuck at home. What women weren't allowed to work? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Because my ancestors have been able to work on this here continent since we were dropped off by boats over 400 years ago. Who are you talking about? No, say it. It's okay. Say it. I want you to say it. Put it in the comments. Who are you talking about? What specific type of woman was not allowed to work in the 1950s? Tell me. Let's talk about it.
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable. And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is, in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming. And even though the husband would continue to come, he made it very clear that, yeah, she won't apologize. She thinks you're wrong. She thinks you're taking my side. And I began to really reflect, like, oh my gosh, is it true that women don't apologize? Is it that women struggle with being held accountable?
Vacation.
Who's that?
Family vacation.
Who's that?
Somebody.
Let me see.
Nobody. Oh my god. It's my friend. He's gay. You're just saying because he knows that I want to
JJ, go over there real quick. JJ.
Alright.
Go. I fucking put on the whole fucking scene in this.
It's fun.
But why they keep texting you?
Because
Why they keep texting you?
he's my friend.
So text your friend, I want to meet him. Tiffany, I'm not joking.
Okay.
And they keep texting you.
I'm sorry your parents are brother and sister, and you're a fat sack of inbred. Now move.
Oh my.
They're dead. Why would you say that?
Oh my god.
Who gets move?
Oh my god.
You're not getting in my without you coming out the pocket, period.
See, that's
and
crazy.
And it's not
That's
even
crazy.
a case where I call it selling. See?
What is it?
No, because I'm not gonna say pay me and I'm gonna give you.
Asking for something, that's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, explain.
You have to do it with class.
Right,
I call it
right,
doing it with class. So I'm gonna ask you for something.
Right.
If you don't give it to me, you don't provide it, I don't want to talk to you.
That's fine.
You serious?
That is one way to look at it. That might be why men don't really respect you anymore.
Marlon Wayne's baby mother says she's struggling to provide for their 1-year-old daughter. With $18,000 a month, he pays in child support, files lawsuit for more money. The judge needs to ask this woman, what are you doing with the money he's providing? That's $216,000 a year, and you're struggling with a 1-year-old? It's a lot that I could say, but I'm gonna leave it like this. To my young kings who ain't got no kids, why should you decide to put a baby in? Get past all the good looks. What's your mentality like? Cause you might end up like this.
I just had a conversation with a man. He said, tell me about yourself. I want to know about you. I said, it's best to probably ask me a question and I can respond. Ask me something specific and I'll respond. He goes, name 3 things you can do to keep your man happy. So you have a good evening. I can tell that we're not compatible. Be blessed.
Back a car into a parking space, go the other way. That's a dude. That's a dude. If she backs her car into a parking space, I don't care what she look like getting out. That's a dude.
Okay, so if I wanted a high volume man, what do I do?
Be reincarnated.
This man said, be reincarnated. That's cold-blooded right there.
You can't get one. Let me be honest, you can't. If you had to rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10 and you can't use 7, face only, no hair extensions, your natural hair, your natural face, what would you give yourself?
Interesting. 8.
Nope.
No.
No.
I have a master's in public administration, and I have a law degree.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single.
I'm sorry?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
How much do you weigh?
That's none of your business. I told you I was fat.
Oh, okay. We don't play that on my channel. You get your big fat on somewhere then. God damn! I don't deal with you big sassy broads.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Did you say that my daughter is rude?
Yeah, I did. She gave me the finger.
Well, I wouldn't have done that if he wasn't being slow.
Are you serious, Amelia? Well, listen. Whether she gave you the finger or not, then maybe you should have gotten out of her way.
Yeah, I know. I'm old and I'm kind of slow.
So that means that you get to tell her she's rude?
Well, she's rude. She's rude.
But she's not rude. She's only 7.
Well, I thought she was being rude.
But were you in her way?
Probably.
So don't you think that maybe you don't own the store just because you're driving a cart? I think that you think all this is funny, and it's not funny, sir.
Well, I'm her elder, and she needs to show me a little respect.
Well, maybe you need to not think that you own the store.
And this is where it starts. Young. When these young ladies think because they've been allowed to, they can do and say anything that they want.
That door separates the inside from the outside. Behind it is the inside, which is air conditioned. But my girlfriend and her friend, who are staying here this weekend, don't seem to give a f and keep leaving it open.
Do you need anything? No, I'm okay.
Here she comes.
He wants to go out.
All right, I went and printed out my electrical utility bill. There it is. $392 last month. I'm gonna stick it in the door. You got me still good?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. Close the door.
Be running up the bill because they're not paying for it. Entitlement. Oh, I can do, oh, just do whatever you want. We love a secure man. We love a responsible queen. Don't forget that.
When I think a man's good looking and then I look at him and then he doesn't approach me. Like, did you not see?
Shut the up. Anyways, boys, we got a par 3 here. There's a little pond right in front of the hole, so I gotta lob it right over that thing.
Oh! I thought you wanted red. What? I thought you did.
You better clean up all this
No,
mess.
Dion, that's too much.
You better clean up all this mess. You better clean up all this mess, though.
That's crazy.
You better clean all that mess up.
What? You do too much. You do a little too much.
That's crazy. He does too much. See, it's all fun and games when they do stuff. But when he does it.
Hurry up and clean all that up.
What? I flew here, and I will say on the flight over, I was sitting next to these 3 kids with their dad, and it really ruined the flight. Sorry, the whole flight, they were just like, daddy, 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 daddy. I'm like, you've ruined that word.
Does anybody else have a husband that they just absolutely cannot vent to?
I do not. The very next day after she made this video, her entire transmission just failed. Okay, just going down the road just stopped working. Okay, let me tell you right now, I'm serious. Like, this is me taking it apart. Okay, I mean, it's gone. And she called me and she said, hey, oh my gosh, the transmission is doing something weird. The car is revving. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. And I was like, the car's revving? Oh my God. You think it's a transmission? Holy crap. Oh my God, that sucks. Oh my God, life sucks. And she was like, no, what do you mean? I was like, what? You didn't want to vent? You don't want to vent? You want to vent now? I thought it was just vent to me. It's fine. I don't need to solve problems, have solutions. I don't need to fix your car. Just vent to me. That's all that matters.
Hear me out. Girls should be getting a paycheck every single month from the government for simply just existing. Why? Because we have way more essential things that we have to buy, and I don't think it's fair that we have to buy those with our own money.
Man, it's astounding how many modern women refuse to be adults.
Advice. If your man cannot afford your bills, you need to find a job, not another man.
I will never forget when my best friend told me that he was sleeping with the bartender's wife. And he told me that because he needed a favor from me. He wanted me to go to the bar and distract the bartender to stay an hour after the bar closes. Basically, my mission was to keep the bartender busy so he could get busy with the bartender's wife. Problem was, I have a wife of my own, so it just didn't feel right. But that's my best friend, so I told him, okay, I'll do it. So I went to the bar 10 minutes before it closed, and I started a conversation with the bartender as if I was interested in his job. I managed to keep him there 30 minutes after closing, but then he started to get a little suspicious. And he asked me, he was like, why are you still here? The bar's already closed, and I couldn't come up with a lie quick enough, and I felt so bad. I just confessed. I said, listen, bro, I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be here distracting you while my friend's at your house banging your wife. But the bartender just started smiling at me, so I started to get confused. And then he put his hand on my shoulder. He stared at me in my eyes and said, listen, I think you should hurry home because I've never been married.
This is how to make your salt at home taste better and give it a little more flavor. So what I do is I just pour a little bit of salt that I have in a big container into this like that. And I just normally measure with my eyes, not physically but mentally. And then I take some table salt, and all you're gonna do is just put a couple little dashes of it in there like that, not too much. And what this is gonna do is when the flavors combine, it's gonna give it a really nice zest, and it's gonna taste great on whatever you put it on.
No, I just don't think I can run this marathon.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can.
Why would you say that? You're the one who said you would run with me every day. You're the one who made me sign up for this.
I mean, maybe like, I just don't think you have it in you.
Okay, well, I don't think you have it in you to run the 4 miles that you signed up for, but you, I'm about to go run right now. I'm about to be so fast. You're about to see me out there break records. Bye.
This is pretty toxic. It's pretty toxic. But I guess whatever needs to be done to get the job finished.
Hold up.
This guy goes in and talking about how women dress in the gym. This video isn't about that. Honestly, at this point in my life, I don't care what women wear to the gym. Do whatever you want. It's like, I don't care. What I did want to say is women will say, why don't men protect women? Then we'll give you the keys to the protection, and you'll say that we hate you for the protection that we gave you. You didn't like the way we told you. I'll give you an example, right? That dude, John, don't know his, it's John and then B is a long last name. He made a video saying, hey, like, don't go to places that you know have potential danger because it's potentially dangerous. And women were saying that he was a victim blamer, that he hates women, yada, 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 right? And I'm just like, I feel like that's common sense, or at least it should be, right? Like, men will say, hey, don't do this, ladies, because it will attract a certain type of man. And their rebuttal to that would be, well, men should just be better. That's like your driving instructor telling you, hey, be a defensive driver, and you tell your driving instructor people should just drive better. Well, yes, people should just drive better, but there's always going to be a person who's drunk driving, who's speeding, who's driving recklessly, right? So for you to tell your driving instructor, no, people should just drive better, of course they should just drive better. But that's not going to happen. That's not reality.
Exactly. There will be a lot of wrecks out here, and then you would be wrong because the officer or the insurance company will come out there. You done rear-ended somebody. You don't have no dash cam proving what actually happened, so you don't really have any protection or anything to prove your case. They beat and gave you the ticket. Your insurance beat and went up because you following what should be and not what reality is. My dad said something. He was driving and his light was green, and the truck, it was an 18-wheeler, barreling down, coming down the road, and that light turned red, and the truck should have been stopping, but it didn't. And even though my dad had the right of way, he said, you know what should be and what is are two different things. If I would have ran out there, I might not have even been here today to plead my case and say, well, I'm right. He shouldn't have ran that red light. He shouldn't have, but nobody knows because you're not here. Do what should be done and not always what you think should be done.
And I already know there's going to be women who see this and say, oh, he hates women. And that goes into my next point. We'll tell you what to do to minimize the chances of your danger, right? But you don't like that way. You want it to be done a different way. I'll give you an example. What it feels like essentially is like, imagine there's a woman trapped in a volcano and you have this rope that you can throw down to her and then you can pull her up, right? But when you say, hey, I got this rope, and you throw it down to her, she's like, why didn't you just get me a ladder? What? I'm trying to help you, but you don't like the way you're being helped. I try to give you the instruction to say, stay safe, and you say, why don't we protect you? No, we're protecting you. You just don't listen to the instruction of the protection. That's like having a bodyguard, and the bodyguard tells you to move a certain way while you're in the city, and you say, why doesn't everyone in the city just act right? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to protect, not to, there's always going to be evil. There's always going to be evil. No matter what men do, you're saying all men should be accountable for other men. Okay, cool. Let's say hypothetically in your world, all men start holding all other dangerous men accountable. You know what those dangerous men are going to do? They're going to become chameleons. They're going to act like the good men until they're in a situation where they can take advantage of you. That's exactly what happens. And first of all, I would say that's exactly what happens now. Most of the time, the bad men act like decent men until they have the opportunity to pounce on you. You think the
or what I'm doing, but there's a reason.
Ma'am, we're discussing the rezoning for the Portillos. Do you have any comments on that?
For what?
We're discussing the rezoning on 53rd for...
Well, I live on 63rd.
Again, we're here to hear comments about the rezoning.
Well, I don't like Facebook, and I don't like the internet because I can't find a job. The library blocked my password. Now tell me, does that make any sense to you?
Feels absolutely amazing to finally spread my legs and be the person that I know I am musically.
You just said spread your legs.
I just said spread.
What you got going on in your free time, sis? Next clip.
You two ladies are looking beautiful tonight, so I just thought I'd drop you some roses.
But there's 3 of us.
I can see that.
Don't worry, we'll share.
What makes you think those are for you?
Oh, yes.
My boyfriend called himself leaving me because I sold his PS5 for some Wingstop. For one, it's giving childish because why you even that attached to that game?
Why are you so attached to food? You big bag patty whack, eat it down to the bone, sold a PS5 for $40 worth of Wingstop?
You know what? First of all, it's giving diabetic. My caloric queen.
There's big back activities, but this supersedes that. This is Oompa Loompa big poop activities. The fact that I can guess your caloric intake within 100 by only seeing 1/10 of your body is diabolical.
You got all that stored energy in your chin and you don't use none of it to use your brain. Something tells me that you think that fire detector chirp is like feeding time.
You think that fire detector chirp is feeding time is a crazy statement.
The sense of entitlement that you would need to think that you can sell somebody else's stuff because your bank account resembles your number on the hot scale, 0, is something I grew out of when I was 3.
Yeah, that's right. Just because you're using more filters than Dyson doesn't mean I can't take an educated guess on what's underneath it.
Men are right. We need to start dressing more modestly in the gym.
No, just put a shirt and pants on.
Oh my god, shut up.
She commented on your video saying, she's the woman in the clip, thank you for saying this. All for his glory, right? Yeah, because his glory wants you posting underwear pictures of yourself in the gym. Do Christian women like you just ignore this modesty verse in the Bible or something? Training all covered up, something you've tried before, meaning putting a shirt and pants on, makes you feel anxious because it's hot, sweaty, and irritable. But going to the gym dressed as legally naked as possible doesn't make you feel anxious.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Always the same deflection of it's just a joke, it's just a... No, it's not. There's tens of thousands of angry females in your comments mad about the fact that I struck a nerve of truth. And now they need to call their father and apologize.
And there's a lot of women arguing for what they were doing in the 80s and the 90s. In the 70s, this is what they were wearing. What do you think about the gym culture then? y'all say a lot of stuff. If a man says, well, in the 1950s, a woman would do this. Well, it's the new day and age. It's the modern day and we ain't settling for it. But all of a sudden, when a man says, okay, go in there and put some clothes on. Well, they ain't really have no clothes on in the 1970s and the 1980s. And this has always been gym culture. And you need to stop over-sexualizing us. It's a new day and age. It's a new day and age. Social media, kids see it. Your son, your daughter sees it. Do you want that to happen? Need to change your ways. See, it's always men that need to adapt. But for some reason, these modern women out here, you know, there ain't nothing that they need to change about themselves.
My wife asked me to run to the store to pick her up some makeup. And after looking at these prices, I ended up just buying a 6-pack of beer.
I asked you to get one thing, and you come back with beer.
Okay, listen, you know how we're trying to save money, right?
Yeah.
Why would I get expensive-ass makeup to make you look pretty when I can get this for half the price and it does the same thing?
Yesterday, scientists in the United States revealed that beer contains small traces of female hormones. To prove their theory, they fed 100 men 12 pints of beer and observed that 100% of them started talking nonsense and couldn't drive.
You know, one thing I can say about these modern women is they do a lot of stupid stuff and they do it with pride.
We don't need no man.
She's minding hers.
Oh my God, Jordan!
Oh, he lifted it.
No, let go of me. I can do it myself.
Oh my God, we're gonna need a man.
Oh. Sorry, get back next.
We're doing construction.
Oh my God!
And it looks like a vast majority of these women are taking this, you know, just kind of nonchalantly. Oh, this is a joke. Oh, he. You could really injure yourself. You could really injure yourself playing around.
There is a difference between looking good and looking like you are still available even though you are in a relationship. So when you say it's scary to men if you are that good looking, that's only the case if you belong to the streets.
$20.25, I'm dating like a modern woman. You're more than happy to meet me at the finish line. I just hope that you have a trust fund involved. Come on, let's talk about it, all right? I don't buy into startup companies. I like investing in enterprises that have a long history of performance. So there's no trust fund that I don't trust that there's longevity in this relationship.
Next time a man asks you what do you bring to the table, tell him the whole table.
Definitely do not do that. Okay? Do not bring an extra table. I have several tables. There's one. There's one table right there. There's a table right here. There's a table. There's a counter there that you can sit at. That's kind of a table. You might notice that there's stuff on them. That's what tables are for. They're for putting stuff on. Do not come into my house with a table and just go, "Can you fill this up?" A table is for putting stuff on. And if you bring an extra table, that means some of my stuff goes away. This is really bad math. Here, this circle represents my stuff, and this is my table. My stuff is on my table. If you bring another table, then some of my stuff goes away. Why do I want that? Why do I want my stuff to go away? What do I get? Are you gonna put anything here? Add anything? Anything? Are you gonna like pick up my groceries? I don't know. Are you gonna do anything to make me feel better about putting my stuff on your table? Let me be clear. I don't want to lose my stuff. I worked for it. I worked for my stuff. I don't want it to just go away. If some of my stuff is leaving, then some other stuff should come in the other direction. What would that be? What would it be? Because if it's nothing, I could just throw my stuff out the window and then I wouldn't have to talk to you. Please do not be a table. Please do not bring a table. Please take a break from deserving. Please, what do you do? What do you do?
A husband boarded his flight and left without his wife when she insisted on getting Starbucks at the airport after he said they didn't have time. In a Reddit post, the man explained the situation minutes before the next leg of their journey. But the wife insisted she wanted coffee and the husband offered to get it from the market right next to their gate. He insisted, however, on going to Starbucks, which was nowhere near their gate. He told her they did not have enough time, but she went anyway without him. As the plane was boarding, this husband called his wife 4 times to ask where she was. She finally answered on the 4th call and said that she was on her way back to the terminal and that the line at Starbucks was exceptionally long. The husband went ahead and boarded the plane after the gate agent said they couldn't hold up the flight. He full on left his wife behind. A wife is a spouse and an equal, not a doormat or a servant, and Redditors were very concerned about this woman, encouraging her to make an exit plan. And she did post an update saying she has a plan in place to leave. She deserves so much more, and she shouldn't have to live with his disrespect.
You know, you guys, it's just emotional foolishness is really what it is. She's going to get out there and she's going to realize how much of a mistake she made. Probably about 10, 15 years. It takes a little bit for, I guess humans in general, but for modern women like this who have bad attitudes, terrible attitudes, it takes them a while to understand, you know, I really messed up. Like, I think I kind of know that I messed up, but I'm not going to tell him that. He doesn't need to know that. What he needs to know is that I'm thriving. I've got my revenge body. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Be dead wrong the whole entire time. I built a business. I'm making 6 figures. And look at me now. Look at me go. I'm doing great. But deep inside, cratering, crumbling, going off the deep end, ready to give it all up because you messed up. I'm successful. I'm hotter than I've ever been at 50 years old, but I can't seem to find a man. You already had one, but you disrespected him. You decided that your time, which a lot of modern women do, was more precious and more important than his. You decided for some reason that your time, your needs, and your wants was more important than his daughter. We can get Starbucks. Don't matter if we miss the plane, I'm going to get my Starbucks. When you touch down, you can get Starbucks. He said he's going to buy you a coffee at the gate, somewhere closer to the gate, but it's got to be Starbucks. I won't accept anything other than Starbucks. So it's got to be how you want it, when you want it, where you want it. And this is why y'all are initiating divorce, because y'all think a man's supposed to follow you around, sniffing your behind, smelling your armpits, licking the back of your neck, just a bunch of stupid stuff. No, you need to get your silly behind on that plane, find your daughter. I mean, you could have gotten off the plane, found a Starbucks right when you touched down. You could have found a Starbucks walking through the net. You mean to tell me that you can't wait 3 or 4 hours for a cup of coffee? You mean to tell me that the plane don't have no coffee? Well, I don't really like that. You're going to be there in 3 to 4 hours. It doesn't matter. Just get what you need to get when you touch down. Number 1, number 2, you could have just gone to one of those little kiosks, got you a snack, got you a little chilled coffee or iced coffee to hold you over. Is it a perfect solution? No. This is what happens. Modern women don't adapt to anything. They think that they're owed everything when they want it, how they want it, and you got your stupid behind left.
Hello? Hey, woman. That's the whole. You're hanging off the edge. You gotta back up.
I can't take my foot off the gas when I do.
Give it gas.
At the same time that I run the brake,
Yeah, and then as you're giving it gas, let off the brake.
I'm so scared.
Why'd you keep going?
I didn't need to. I can't see anything. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared right now.
I don't have a jacket. You gotta back up.
Isn't it going to go forward before it goes back?
Not if you're giving it gas while it's in reverse. Then let off the brake.
What happens if when I let off the brake and I'm giving it gas backwards, I go back too fast? Will anything happen to
You're
the
gonna
car?
go off the ramp.
And that's fine.
Fucking no! I don't understand why people use ramps.
And while she goes to get her camera, because she just had to record the interaction, the man's got to fix her mistake. This could be a bigger financial issue, but she wants to record and make a stupid TikTok.
I just want you guys to know, there's no way that I'm gonna date a man that makes under 200K a year. That don't even make no sense. I'm not trying to struggle. I can struggle by myself, okay? Why would I want to struggle with a man? So if you're not making 200K, you can't date me. You trying to date me? I only date millionaires, baby. Like, you better get it right. Too many times you had it wrong. Don't be in my inbox. Working where? Where you work? That's the only question I got. Where you work? Then I could decide.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip.
I have Handy Manny at home. He fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination. When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
A second. She's really talking about a servant. Let's face it. No, it's a handyman she's talking about.
It's a handy manny. Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have, well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that.
My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's gay.
You're just sitting there insulting her husband. He's sitting there insulting her husband. Now, if the man saw you in real life, you know, you guys, we don't shame, call women losers enough. I'm telling you, you guys don't really understand the effects and the consequences that come along with running your mouth because men let you off the hook. I'm telling you, if you continue talking like that in the wrong environment, a man will come and see you. We all remember what Birdman did to Charlemagne. He pulled up on, oh man, that's ghetto. That's so hood. He's so unprofessional. You can call it whatever you want. Something was said. He didn't like it. So he rolled up on them and said, hey man, stop saying that. Don't say, well, you know, what are you talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Keep my name out of your mouth. Shut up talking to me. And that's how a man's gonna talk to you. But because y'all are women, men give you a break. But you're sitting there running your mouth, and the man beat and said, if there's another dude, a man beat and said, okay. So when you sitting at the bar having a drink, and a hand come upside your head or across your face, all of a sudden your nose broken, blood running down the front of your shirt, you know why? But because men let you off the hook, then you think you can say anything and do anything that you want, up until disrespecting somebody else's husband in their face over and over again.
Trapped in an overturned SUV.
It's flipped upside down. Is he under it? Yes.
She is in full distress.
She can't breathe.
Her panicked son is crouched in the vehicle trying to comfort his mom. Her head is pinned under the sunroof.
Head's pinned.
She can't breathe.
She can't breathe. Please.
time is running out.
She's trapped under the vehicle. I can't get it off.
What happens next is superhuman. The body cam goes to black as the deputy lifts the 3,500-pound SUV to free the woman. You hear him grunting at the top of his lungs.
Trying to get out! Is your head clear?
It worked, and here is that hero today.
Found that I think men are more likely to have bizarrely unrealistic expectations. I have so many girlfriends who are highly accomplished, highly educated, great people, and just wonderful women, and the dating pool is absolutely brutal for
What
them.
are these men looking for?
It is entirely unclear to me that it's like, why are there men not jumping to want to date them? So,
Well, Alicia, those are not bizarre and unrealistic expectations, because reality is that ultimately men want to build a family, okay? And most men don't want to be with an accomplished and educated woman because those women are entitled, demanding, and a pain to deal with. Even different studies will tell you that that's the case. So most of your accomplished and educated friends are very likely to end up with a cat instead of a family, just like Whoopi.
Insurance.
You don't have to have a license to drive cars.
Yes, you do.
You do not. I know my rights.
What right is that?
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. I am not, this is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
Okay.
I have all the laws back here.
Okay. So you're not going to give me a driver's license?
I'm not going to give you a driver's license. I don't have to give you a driver's license.
Okay.
I am traveling. I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay. And what state is that?
Any state. It's common law, natural law,
Okay.
constitutional law.
Okay.
Surprise.
Turn the vehicle
off and get out of the car. Out of the car now.
Turn around.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Well, then you can tell that to the judge if you end up going to jail.
You don't care about the laws. You don't care about our rights. Excuse me?
You call somebody from Santa Rosa County Jail, you're under arrest.
Let's say your boyfriend was going to the strip club 2 times a week. Would you have an issue with that?
Yeah, because I feel like that's already an unspoken rule in a relationship. You don't
How?
go into the strip club.
Well, you shouldn't go to bars and clubs when you're in a relationship.
Is that an unspoken rule?
I mean,
I've-
yeah, it is.
It kind
It's
of
like
is.
common sense.
You shouldn't really be partying with your single female friends, or single friends for that matter, if you're in a relationship.
What is the positive
Well, you
ROI
guys are
on-
older.
well,
Maybe
listen,
that's what you think in your own dating life, but we're young. That's not how it works for us.
She's 20 and she agrees with us. She's younger than you.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Hi, my honey. If you put a dirty dish in the clean dishwasher one more fucking time, I'm gonna kill you. All right?
But
Okay.
are there still dishes in there if they're clean? La da 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 da.
That's that pride and that ego. Now, if that man would have let you drop down, you'd have been upset and you would have been trying to take him to court and sue him and all that other foolishness.
Bruh.
insanely tragic to watch certain women degrade themselves and other women.
Indeed. Although I don't unfortunately see OnlyFans going away anytime soon because so many women seem to find that empowering. Oh wait, unless of course one is talking about something else.
For the validation and attention of men who don't even see them as human beings.
I see a lot of takes like this, and I'm really beginning to have very serious concerns that a lot of women that speak about men like this and how they think that most men see women have never actually encountered the average guy that absolutely does not think about women in such a way.
Watch them throw away their dignity and their self-worth for an audience that doesn't even like them, that would drop them like this, that wouldn't spit on them if they were on fire unless she let them hit. Like, girl, stand up. They don't even speak kindly of you, and you would throw yourself off a cliff for an ounce of their attention.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of individuals out there whose self-esteem is unfortunately rooted in the opinions of others.
They still treat you the way they treat the rest of us. They still call you the things that they call the rest of us. You cannot outrun your womanhood.
I would like to introduce one to the fact that there are actually a great many women out there who are secure enough of themselves not to worry about the opinions of others and don't use womanhood as a synonym.
Yeah, that's right. You set feminism forward 100 years. Okay. Oh, it's because I've not got the thing right. Say that. Don't say that.
Halford's really said we're supporting the girls because obviously we don't know what kind of oil is good for your car. So you just type in your little Reddit. Wow. Oh, what? Oh my god, look at that. Halford's saving lives every day. I knew it. It's just right. Is it?
It is in fact not right.
Yeah, okay, so you hold on. Okay, but when do we stop? Oh no, you need way more than this.
You set feminism forward 100 years.
What? It's actually all leaking onto the floor. What?
We have in fact set feminism back.
Onto the floor.
Okay. Oh, it's because I've not got the thing right. Say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, I am out now.
No, that's a dipstick. It was in there.
No,
wait, so have we done something really bad?
It's where you dip it in and out.
Where's your dipstick?
Over there?
Right, we'll put your dipstick back in and put that in there and then leave it for a couple of minutes. And then you'll see what oil level's in it.
Oh, thank you so much. We did need a man. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god, have we just done something to wait, but no, I never put it in there last time. And I was gonna say, I feel like the hole should not be that small.
No, but that's why you have a funnel.
No, but you don't need a funnel. I did need a funnel. Yeah, because you put it in the wrong hole. I trust him more than I trust you. I trust myself. Look at the car he's got, look at the car we've got. Like, he knows what's going on. Yeah, but it's that random man from behind him. Because why would he's a man? Wait, TikTok it then. If you don't believe him, TikTok it.
Yeah, I will. Okay, well, if he's right, I'll say...
I'll hold hands up.
Where do you put oil?
Oh, look at that. Oh, he was right. It just feels not right.
It does feel right. I feel like I've got a hand. I feel like I'm not stressed.
The engine oil level should be at the top of the second marker.
There's a marker?
Bitch, please.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we've got the arrows, look. Yeah, I'll start off shortly.
Look, you know, you can talk about that.
Yeah, exactly, because it will leak again.
So come back for the next episode of us trying to fix my...
When you realize that some women continue to think that their life is just one big story, and that's why they continue to create clips like, oh, it's going to be a moment where we look back, and a lot of these modern women are not really actually living life. They're just kind of taking clips of moments of what they're doing and then posting it online and trying to make people think that they're more important than they actually are. Oh, look at us learning how to change some oil or put oil in the car or whatever it is, or antifreeze, whatever it is. Look at us trying to do that. Oh man, it's so funny. And I get it. It's part of social media and all that other stuff. But men, I don't really see men doing this type of stuff, is I guess what I'm saying. It's got to be an experience. Everything has to be an experience. Everything has to be, oh, look what we're doing. Look at me. Look at us. Look at us change this. Look at what we're doing. Nobody needs to look at you. Just do what you came to do. Get in the car and leave. That's what men do all the time. Do what you came to do. Get in the car. Leave. But because you guys think you're more important than you actually are, then you stay out there for 3 and 4 hours trying to figure out how to do something that honestly and truly at the slowest, assuming that your car is halfway decent, is probably going to take you like 10 minutes and you have a funnel. So, I mean, it's not like you have to deal with a free pour, like just pouring it and controlling the flow of the pour. You guys are wasting a lot of time. Be careful out there.